Alright, hey, let's call this, what, day 3 of work, and look, here's a little glimpse of what's going on. We had one day where my cousin came, Tice came, and ripped out stuff. So, we ripped out the stove, which is right here, because I'm not going to use it, stove and oven. We ripped out the sinks, just access, and they were leaking, and so we're going to decide whether we're keeping the tub or just replacing the spigots. Same thing for over here. And since we're going for a different, I don't know if I've mentioned this, maybe this is the first video I've done. We're going for composting, so we're going to get rid of this. And we just had, he came and we got a shop vac, and so we're able to clean out a lot of the stuff. Just today, we had, we got this all taken out. So is this going to be the desk area? Yep, that's where the desk area is going to be. So that's pretty cool. We've temporarily put an AC in there, and it's pretty bearable. It gets down, well, right now it's 75 degrees inside of here. I don't know if that's the way I'm going to travel, but maybe for, I'm doing a, what do you call it, trial run. So, regular AC is not going to be installed before then, and I can install it here and get rid of the fan. But I also bought this fan, and so maybe it goes over here, or the AC goes over here. So, what else could I show you? On that first kind of full day of work, we ripped out the water tank, and I'll show you where it's at. And there's just a mess of pipes, and so it's time for some PEX install, hopefully tomorrow. And upon investigation, let's see here, I'll pause it. Here we are underneath the bed sofa. One drawer just will not come out. There is what looks to be 2 tanks that are not native, perhaps, and I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be, what they're being used for. So it looks like plumbing is actually one of our biggest ordeals, and we found out that electricity isn't as bad because we plugged in electricity into this thing, and lights started to turn on. This fan started to work. Yeah, so I've put in an LED light bulb over there, and we found a diagram for what this guy was thinking, but we still don't know why, what the 12 was going to do. If it was 12 was actually going to power the lights, maybe just the fluorescent lights. Maybe they were a type of fluorescent light that does 12. I am not sure, so let me know what you think. Today we went through and we put water through here and found out that there is a leak. It looks like it's probably just at the elbow P-trap, whatever you call it. And yeah, that's what we did just now. The other days we went through the sinks and they went out the right places. So that was good. And let's see, what else is in here? We may not use this battery charger if we're using, I've talked to Goal Zero, and we're in talks about getting a good, awesome electrical system put into here. And I've got some awesome plans for this. And today's question online on Instagram / Facebook and everything was, should I finish or sand and refinish this over here, or should I paint it? Paint is definitely quicker, maybe easier with some of these, you know, nooks and crannies. I do have plans for these doors and these doors, so we don't have to worry about that. It's going to be a little different and awesome. And then, so what's the kind of look going to be? Because I want to get rid of these lights, and these lights, they aren't awesome. As you can see, I've been spraying stuff onto here, and man, it sure made these work a whole lot better. It's like, oh, maybe I don't have to replace them, but man, I probably should finish them though. They're riveted in, so I have someone scrape them down or something like that. And there's a bee. Let's go. Oh, a little bit of water damage on that one far side over there. And let's see, over here, yeah, where these hoses went out. It's just not awesome. So we'll put some PEX in there and a little plywood over there, but the rest of the looks pretty good. Let's go out. This is all stuff that we took out of here. Here's the water heater that we got out of there the other day. And the water heater siding stuff, it was pretty ugly. Remnants of the stove, which I already took to storage. You know, these old stoves may be worth keeping around to it. I'll just get rid of. We've got little projects like getting the screens redone, and I bought a kit to do that. Oh, you may be interested. There's an 8-track player, and it's all wired up in there, everything. So, and who knows what to do with copper? I mean, like, as in, where do you go to get like the money from it? That apparently it's valuable. Maybe I can reinvest it back into here. And then a lot of my work has been into getting a bunch of tools like a riveter and, you know, everything that I may need, and seeing if that toolbox is going to be big enough. Space is definitely a concern, so I may have to get something bigger. And am I going to take the drill with me? I don't know. We were thinking, oh, this is awesome, but then we also saw that it takes 1,000 watts, so that would mean I couldn't do anything else with the Goal Zero, and it would mean it would last 1 hour on a Goal Zero battery, and those are pretty tough batteries. So then we've got electrician doing the wiring of the trailer, so though that 120 works inside, the wiring of the trailer is kind of a mess. So yeah, this has been the status so far, but isn't it pretty? Now we just got to get rid of that thing up top. Let's go give it a look-see with that sunset, how pretty this is. There's a nice sunset. And oh, look at the reflection. A lot of polishing left to do. We got to figure out how to get the clear coat off of it first. And then, like, a project for someone would be to, if you see here, these things look pretty bad. They're not actually too bad, but they're cracked up and stuff like that up there. So redo all that, redo all the seals, and I don't know, around here, do we put stuff inside of there to get it better? Definitely should probably take that off and get a new one. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. That, and then figure out where the generators are going to go. Oh, and I got to replace that. So yeah, there's still